The annual dialogue, the sixth of its kind to be held between China and the U.S., started in Beijing on Wednesday and will address issues regarding macroeconomics, trade and investment cooperation, and transnational regulations. Bart van Ark, chief economist at the Conference Board Incorporated, said continuous Sino-U.S. dialogue is very important, as it must take place before bigger tasks can be tackled.
Well, of course, the negotiations or the discussions between the U.S. and China are extraordinarily important for the global economy. They're very dependent on each other. They're very important driving forces of the global economy. So having these continuous conversations are very important. The question, of course, is to what extent this will lead to a climate in which trade between the nations, but also the global climate for investment and trade, is going to improve.
The Conference Board Incorporated is a nonprofit business membership and research organization. It counts approximately 1,200 public and private corporations and other organizations as members, encompassing 60 countries.
Oh, I think the actual dialogue is at a higher level, the confirmation of discussions that need to be ongoing on a continuous basis between policymakers in various areas of the economy, whether it's trade or investment or intellectual property or migration. So I think these talks will definitely help to do that, and having them on a regular basis is a great thing.
The exchange rate of China's currency has been a hot topic in bilateral talks. But Ark said the ongoing dialogue will not lead to a significant outcome regarding this issue.
Well, I think history has shown that these talks don't have a huge impact on it, at least not a visible impact, let's put it like that. But again, to me, exchange rates are kind of more a result of stronger trade relationships and stronger involvement of economies in the global economy than that they can be set in advance of realizing this. So I think it's always a discussion on the background, particularly if there are parties that feel that the exchange rates are somehow manipulated. Then of course it will be an issue of discussion, but frankly I don't think that's the most important outcome that we will get out of these discussions.
Ark said the talks should be open to more participants in order to create a greater impact on global business and economics.
To make the model a reality, they will definitely open up their economies for trade relationships and investment relationships on both sides, but also have to open up the door for more parties. Those are two very important economies that need to keep the conversation going, but also need to make sure that they attract more people into the conversation. And that's the role for the U.S. to include more Western economies in this conversation, but it's also the role for China to play its role within the Asian and Asia-Pacific setting. So to me, the China-U.S. strategic talks are really part of a much larger attempt to, really guarantee that globalization does give the growth bonuses for businesses and for the economy that we had in the past, and that we really need to get back again, and that will be crucial for that.